right, welcome back to the second hour of TableStory from King's Thunder. You guys are unmuted. There we go.
Yay!
Yay. Sorry,
We can speak.
I did the intro this time. Sorry, Brad.
No, you do that. You do whatever you want, bud.
That's,
Um,
I just had a thought. I just put this out there. A little meta right now. Did you say that today's session was going to be in the Abyssal Plane or something?
Yeah, I thought
because
yeah,
I was supposed to accept Kalimvor's thing of going.
well, I figured you would do anything to kill your nemesis.
Yeah, I would except die. So
Yeah. Well, you can't kill him unless you go there.
yeah, we'll go eventually. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just telling you in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
That you could do that.
Oh, I got that written down. Yeah. Anyway.
was
All right, bro. Dude, if I'd have been like, hey guys, remember that time that I broke off from a fight and then let Savari almost die and then passed out for 2 hours and oh suddenly we're all in the Abyssal Plane.
it would have been just you. We wouldn't have gotten pulled.
I feel like you guys would have.
The thing I assumed is that your tenet is that you have to go after your foe no matter what or whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just calling him out for just breaking
Figured
character.
you would follow that. Also, the last thing you did, you were like, I know it's because it's hard to remember like 2 weeks ago.
I said bring him back. But he was like, hey, go kill a demon lord and
You
you'll
were
be
heated
able
as
to
shit.
kill your dude.
He said go and kill a devil, not a devil lord or a demon lord.
I don't dude.
What if it's just Gum Gum being
It's
like
probably fucking Gum Gum, dude.
It's a very, very tiny fish.
We'll go. I'll just
1
fuck it.
AC,
It's
1 HP. That's all it's got.
Demon Pisces?
Well, that's what it would have been.
It's like Sans from Undertale, 1 HP, easiest
Yeah.
character in the entire game.
That's what it would have been
Yeah.
if you'd gone there
Hit
today.
him
Right.
once in
That
your
battle.
battle.
With every in-game second that passes, it
Yeah.
gains triple its strength.
okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's still time for you to go to the Abyssal Plane, don't worry.
Its DC is 500. Yeah, there's 1 health. Just hit it once. Do it. All you gotta do is hit it once.
Yeah.
Have fun.
So Boulder is following this woman. He's attempting to be quiet and attempting to be stealthy, but he's not doing a great job of it, though she doesn't seem to care or notice you sort of stumbling around behind her. There's quite a few people moving up and down the road. You are definitely the only Dragonborn in town, in like the entire town, so you kind of do stand out a little more, but in general there are just people moving up and down the street. You just are a huge, great Godzilla creature, scarred up, covered in weapons and wounds, but you know,
Godzilla creature.
another
Insulting.
almost a Godzilla
Godzilla
creature.
was
What I mean is you're enormous and you're a lizard.
True.
What else? Well, I don't know where else to go
Super
with
subtle.
that. But yeah, she doesn't seem to notice you. She heads to a well. There's a man at the well, like a militiaman. She hands over one of the gold pieces. He hands a couple of coins back, and then he lowers the bucket into the well. She stands around. What do you want to do in this time?
So I definitely know it's her.
You're like 100% convinced that it's her. Yeah.
Did they give me a name?
It fits the description. I can't remember if they gave you a name.
Let me check. I might have written it down. It's been a while, so
Yeah, it has been a horrendously long time.
I might have written it down. I really feel like I wrote this down somewhere.
Roll me a d20 and I'll give you some Deus Ex.
Beldor, tanned, curly black hair, crawls on the ground like a snake.
Yeah, her name's
That is the
Beldora.
information we got.
Yes, so yeah, that is her name, Beldora.
Okay, Beldor. Oh, I didn't even have the A there. All right. All right. and she's a harper, right? Supposedly.
Supposedly a hopper, yeah.
I guess I just go and walk up and strike up a conversation. So I just kind of walk up. So, why did you throw water on my friend back there? Out of curiosity.
They paid me 5 gold to do so.
Ah, that makes sense. That sounds like something they would do. What's the short one or the shorter one? The paid you.
The short one or the shorter one? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear you there. It was the shorter one.
Ah, Gideon. Yeah, he is quite short. Very short.
Yes.
So hey, I'm not one known for being delicate. There are some people who wanted me to find you. And I'm honestly unsure of who to believe or why. But I'm assuming your name is Beldora?
Her eyes kind of narrow at you at this point. Well, who's asking?
Me, Boulder, Dragonborn, big guy.
Well, who sent you?
Some guys. We're drinking. There's a lot of drinking. But, just, you know, I kind of like to know both sides of the story. I don't like taking any people's word at face value, especially people who drink as much as I do.
Of course. Well, your little friend, the short one, not the shorter of the two. Yes, you know him?
Yes, yes.
She points behind you. What's he doing?
I don't look.
She walks behind you slowly and starts walking away from you.
Oh shit.
So okay, so just so I can describe the area. So we walk down an alleyway to where a well is.
Yeah, it's not much of an alleyway. It's kind of a very narrow back road is a way to describe it.
Okay. And is the well we're getting water from at the end of it?
No,
or
it's
is
just
it open
in the
on both
center
sides?
of a thing continuing, yeah. She heads
Okay,
back the way that you came, kind of thing.
I cut in front of her, and I'm just making a conversation here.
Well, a wonderful conversation it was. Lovely to meet you. Bye. Carries on walking.
I forcibly stop her.
How?
I just one hand just grab for her shoulder.
She screams. The guard by the well runs over. What's going on here? This man he's trying to rob me. Unhand the woman.
I unhand her and tell the guard, I'm not robbing anyone.
She runs away.
Do
you do anything? The guard lowers a spear at you.
Oh, great.
Do me and Gideon see this?
You're pretty far away. It's like the other end of the street.
Do we hear the scream?
The guard is like moving slowly towards you, but he's eyeing you up. The enormous dragonborn muscles, the weaponry. What are you doing in town?
I just killed a bunch of frost giants, and I was trying to talk to her. You're annoying me.
Oh, yes, that was you.
Yes, that was me. Can I go now?
Yes, that woman, she's just a homeless waif. Leave her alone.
Homeless?
Yeah.
I was told she was anything but.
I don't know who she is. You see her sometimes. She crawls under the walls.
Which walls?
Big walls. Around town. Crawls in and out. We just let her do it.
She's
been a problem.
Outside the walls?
There are tunnels that run underneath the walls, back and forth. Everyone knows about them.
Can you show me?
No.
If I had a map, could you point one out to me? Or are they just overly apparent?
I don't know if the sheriff would like me pointing out holes in the walls. I've said too much. No, I must guard this well. He turns around. The well.
I am not good at making friends. I say to myself. So she's long gone by now, right?
Pretty much. He ran pretty damn fast.
She crawls under walls.
Old wall crawler Sue.
Fucking. What a crazy person. She's a harper? What is a harper?
She is a spy of using power in Bryn Shander, apparently.
Oh.
She's kind of like, yeah, like a... They're like spellcaster spies kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's not a harpist, right? Like,
And they're not like notoriously evil or anything. Like spies doesn't mean evil spies. Really.
I just don't want to kill indiscriminately.
Yeah,
I don't mind fighting indiscriminately, but I'm not gonna kill someone just.
They're
Drunk mercenary told me to.
They're generally most famous for helping to defeat Tiamat, which was the Rise of the Dragons campaign or Tyranny of Dragons campaign, which was one of the previous things. And the Harpers actually helped in doing that. So they're generally spellcastery spies that do kind of mess with politics and things like that, but they're not necessarily evil. They're, if anything, they're notably at the moment good, or at least helpful to the side of good.
huh.
Though,
I mean,
this woman is suspicious as fuck, I guess.
Yeah. Did she leave any tracks of any kind?
A survival check.
Oh, I'm sure this will be great.
Inspector Boulder.
Ooh.
Inspector Boulder!
Inspector Boulder.
On the case.
Dude.
As you start moving up the street trying to find any footprints and things, it's almost impossible to work out. There's people moving up and down this street all the time. You didn't see what size her feet are, what boots she was wearing, anything like that. Though as you move back towards the area where a freezing, wet Gamil is stood, and a Gideon is attempting to converse with him seriously, and there's a handful of people moving away, muttering about a magician in town. Before you actually head over towards them, you do see this kind of very odd-looking pattern on the ground, as if someone would have fallen and crawled away like a snake down a very, very narrow actual alleyway, this time between two houses, heading what would essentially be somewhere around here in town. This way, being that you guys are essentially in B7 area, you would have been down here somewhere.
Can I follow them, or do they go into a place I can't see?
How big are you? You're pretty big.
Yeah, obviously. I still would like to know where she went.
Yeah, you could probably squeeze down the alleyway like sideways. If you want to just sort of follow down this alleyway, head in. Yeah.
Yep.
Gideon and Camille, give me perception checks.
Okay.
Camille hates life right now, probably. A chill setting in on his dripping wet clothes, beginning to maybe freeze over a little bit. However,
little icicles on the beard, just
yeah. Gideon, you do see Boulder walking up the road. He glances over at you and then turns, looks down, and then just starts sideways, slowly moving in between two houses. And it's the weirdest thing.
Is he already like through, or is he?
I mean, he
trying
has
to wiggle in there?
Best half his movement speed technically through this thing, so he's not moving very quickly. He's kind of like, it's literally the minimum amount that Boulder can fit into a thing sideways.
Hey, Popsicle, you see this shit?
What did you just call me?
Hold on. Look at Boulder. What is Boulder doing? Look at Boulder. Sorry for calling you Popsicle. It's just you agreed, but I mean, look at Boulder.
Trying to get my composure back.
I'm losing mine.
If you ever call me that again, I will grab whatever oil it is you have, plunge you in it, and use this little doohickey to set you ablaze and let you run around this entire town naked.
All right, deal. Okay.
I don't think you can last that long without calling me it.
No? You don't think so? I'm gonna like walk over to Boulder now, and like as I'm walking away, I just go popsicle and like start running.
That's it. I'm chasing them down.
Just fucking children.
Oh, it's. What do you do, man? What do you do?
All right. Well, you guys can specifically, Gideon. You could probably fit into this alleyway a little easier. Gamil, you're maybe similar in terms of thickness in stature, so it's probably a struggle for you to hit in. But you can all generally suddenly enter this alleyway. Boulder, you're a little ahead of them, with only able to face one way, so you're.
So my neck won't change. Yeah.
You probably hear some people enter the alleyway at the other end as you're about halfway down this gap. Head in behind you, you suddenly hear the clink and scratching of some armor from, or maybe an anchor as you start moving through this alleyway.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you think I could tell it's them? Like,
Well,
can I show to them?
I'd be immediately like, Boulder, what are you doing? And like trying to shuffle as fast as I can away from Camille.
I kind of like tilt my head up since I can't turn it around to like make the sound go just a little bit back. I'm chasing a different snake lady, and then I just keep moving through slowly.
Whilst I'm shuffling along, I'm like, did he just say a snake lady?
I think he said a snake lady.
Not the like. Wait,
No, a different one. He said.
Boulder?
You can't fucking trust women with snakes. This is.
Did someone do something with your snake?
On that bombshell, roll me a performance check, please, Savari.
Oh.
Ready for
There's
this?
a woman with another snake. Ayo.
Hold on. I gotta turn my lights off because this is after dark. D&D, right?
Oh,
That's
How
not
does
bad.
that song go?
performance check you've actually made in this campaign.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she's quite drunk.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So in her mind, it's a 20.
Turn off this
yeah.
light.
Well, that's and.
Oh,
the
wow.
same would
Everyone's
go-
getting real dark. Jesus.
The same. I can't do it. It's too far away. The same would go for Sir Barak because he's male, and all men think they're a 20 in bed.
Yeah, regardless of drunkenness.
Actually, essentially, what probably happens for both of you, I mean, you probably stay awake throughout it. But with this role, I would say Sir Barak falls asleep during.
It's a little too real. I came here for fantasy, all right?
with neither Savari being too impressive to keep him awake, maybe, and
Okay.
the weakness of the walking and the tiredness of
Mhm.
battle. So Barak falls asleep and rolls over to one side, a light snoring. Though his body is pretty epic for a slightly older dude. Because no one's seen him naked yet except for you. He's ripped to shit.
All right, well, that's the little silver lining of this. Can I, in my annoyance, just drunkenly check his clothing for any valuables?
Yeah, you want to roll him blind? Let's see what he's got.
I love how he's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
We're in there.
I'm disappointed in Sir Barak.
Ah,
As we all are. I think Savari knows it best.
Savari the most?
Let's see. What do you have on you, Sir Barak? Okay. Sir Barak has a maul, a huge great maul. He has a heavy crossbow. And he has a potion of healing, if you want to take that.
Yeah, I'm going to take the potion of healing for sure.
And he has 45 gold pieces
I'll leave him with the gold pieces.
and 30 silver pieces.
Yeah, he can have his money.
How benevolent of you.
And he has his clothes
I'll leave him with this clothes.
Oh, come on.
and his armor.
I'll leave him with the gold, but I'll take his clothing. That would have been.
Yeah, I'll just say it.
So did you pocket the potion? Okay, so you have a potion of healing, which you have in inventory. Are you getting changed and leaving?
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, can I check how, like, if that sobered me up at all?
Give me a con save.
Okay. Jesus.
I mean, it was boring, so what just sobered you
You're
up?
pretty drunk still.
I mean, probably just take a nap right there, honestly.
Did they actually do it, or was it like he couldn't get it up?
They began on this, but it wasn't.
But he fell asleep.
It was one of those like, I ate something bad for dinner.
I mean, it probably looked like he was gearing up to be all right, and then he.
All right.
and
So I'm
then-
just gonna take the
then
healing
he saw
potion,
the
just
tail.
kinda put it underneath my stuff, and then I'm just gonna go back and just crash out. Because maybe there's a chance when we both wake up. You know?
Maybe there's.
Because
The
I'm
old-
pretty drunk. Cause I'm
Are
just
you
like.
waiting for morning wood?
The old bad breath morning hungover. Fun.
6.
Okay.
At least get something out of this.
Did you roll for protection? It's very important.
Oh, we always roll for pregnancy. Eventually,
No.
we.
Oh my god.
It's
Yes,
cross
please.
species.
That's
I mean,
nice. You're essentially a
It's
human
an abomination then.
with demon blood from aeons ago, so
Right.
it's fine. Everything can crossbreed in my world. I can't think of a thing that can't, like, that's
Oh
human.
Jesus. All right.
But
I
that was
like
my.
half.
No, never mind.
Enough.
Purely because this is
Sure.
Savori now.
All right.
The
Savari,
fanfics are going to be amazing. They're
um,
going to be.
I mean, the one I've been writing about Boulder and you guys all together, it's pretty juicy.
Are you actually?
No, God,
Okay.
no.
No, you sounded so convinced in that moment. You were like, yeah,
it's gonna come with.
I do it
an
on
extra
Thursdays.
Special set of drawings.
Oh my
Really
God.
well.
Yeah, I'm doing actually a full-on
Nope.
comic.
It's
I'm out.
a comic.
Super doodles. Exiting the
That's what it's
alleyway.
called. Super Doodles.
Boulder. The trail leads further to the what would essentially be the east of town, heading as if it's kind of heading maybe towards this gate.
And
We're
I
able
can
to
keep
follow
following
it.
it.
Yeah, you kind of have an idea of which tracks belong to Beldor at this point. You rolled high enough.
Yep, I keep going. Are they following me?
I presume they're just following
No,
you.
we're
and
just-
you're chasing a snake.
I'm
woman,
like
basically.
still. I'm trying to like
Well,
stay away from Camille still, but
Gideon's chasing Boulder. I'm chasing. Eden.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so you're
Yaki
kind of
says
just
it's
like
playing in the background.
all the way through.
Yep.
Shanda. Coming to the east gate, which is where it appears that Beldora went, there's a sharp turn away from the guards and the area at the east gate. It heads north a little ways and then closes in towards the wall where the footprints that you've been following once again turn into kind of a smudge of snow as someone seems to have hit the ground and just started moving along like a snake on their belly. But it just heads into the wall and then disappears. Wall, there's no door, there's no hole, it's just the wall is there.
Can I roll? I guess can I check the wall for anything?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check. We're going full Detective Boulder. What's your name?
Inspector Bolden.
Inspector Boulder.
Inspector
Does not
Boulder
inspect anything.
doesn't inspect anything of particular use. Gideon Neal will have seen Boulder head over to the wall suddenly and just start touching the wall, like checking things, pushing random bits of it to see if anything happens. At this point, you maybe would begin questioning Boulder's sanity, possibly, but
Can I make an attempt to grab Gideon by the collar?
you can always make an attempt to grab Gideon by the collar, especially when Jay's hungover.
Would you want me to roll?
What am I making to
You,
not have this happen?
Make a sleight of hand against either you can try and jump out of the way with the dex save if you want, or you can rely on your AC.
What you gonna do?
Let's just.
This is like the most important role of your life right now.
I guess.
It's a dex save now.
Because this is if you
roll.
want to know how you died.
Oh
this
yeah,
is-
he just rolled, so I have to make the dex save.
You attempt to
So,
grab at him, but you're getting colder as you start to freeze. Your clothes are freezing on you, and yeah, Gideon easily dodges out of
As
the way.
he like, I imagine like he grabs it, and I just kind of like wrestle out. So Boulder, what's going on, Boulder? What are you looking for?
A very unamused Gamil in the background.
Emil, it's fine. Boulder needs our help.
I'm
can
still
punch me in
just
the face
checking
later.
the wall. Just like pushing random, like off-colored, stones on the wall and
Yeah.
everything.
Can I?
And I'm just like, there's a snake lady. She just tracks and they go into the wall, and I think she crawled under it, but I don't know how. It's flat. Do I break it? Do I just?
I'm like looking at Camille like, what the fuck happened to him?
But then like I point at the tracks and I explain what they are. There was someone who was running, and it looked like they went on their belly, and then they go into the wall.
I'm still
That's
I don't think that's weird.
I'm still pissed at Gideon, but I tap him on the shoulder. I'm like, let's make him break it.
Idea.
Older, well, if she has gone through the wall, there's only one option. Bring down the wall.
Hey, you're really pissed at me right now, right, Popsicle? That's payback. You could throw me through the wall.
This is a stone wall.
Wait.
Yeah, if I hit
This
it
is-
hard enough.
Yeah.
It's like tight fitted bricks.
How thick is it? How thick though? Like, is it like thick with a double C or just
Don't
like
tell him.
thick?
Don't tell him. Please don't tell him. Please don't tell him. Please.
The fuck out.
I mean, it's thick enough for people.
I've already said it. It's out there. I assume he's immediately just grabbing me and fucking throwing me already.
No. Wait for it. Gideon still has some of the oil on him, correct?
Fuck.
He does have. He's got oil like on his crotch area. Yeah.
I am going. I pick him up. I'm gonna light him, and I'm gonna throw him.
Okay.
What the fuck have I done?
You will. You're restrained, so I think that means you automatically fail your dex save. So I guess he can just ignite you without.
Wait,
God
before
damn it.
like, as he's picking me up, I sort of like, good idea, Popsicle.
Oh, I burn him up
You're actually under restrained. You have disadvantage on dex save. If you want to try and
Okay.
hop out of his arms as he pulls this thing out to ignite you, you can. Another dex save for your life here.
Nah, fuck it. It'd be funnier if I got out. Oh!
It's not enough. It's a 12, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you are set on fire. So roll me a d6.
Yep.
You are thrown. Give me an athletics check just to throw him. This isn't really-
Athletics.
Yeah, it's just how hard you throw him. Give me another d6.
I was gonna ask, does he have advantage because he's mad? Does he have barbaric rage? Just
No, he's not raged.
Can I be raged?
Not anymore. It's too late. And then another d6 for the further flame as you are thrown. So that's all the damage you take before you are thrown at the wall. You strike the stone wall. It hits pretty hard. The wall doesn't like shake or like break or crack or anything, but you just slam into a wall. There are a couple of guards that are like walking nearer the gate end, and they kind of look over at what you're doing. They shake their heads as if it's like kids kicking a ball against the wall kind of thing, and they're just like, what the hell is going on? Gideon, you hit the ground hard. The snow puts out the fire, and you now have a hole on the front of your trousers,
Does
revealing.
he land hard on his crotch?
Do you have underwear on? Is the first thing I need to know. Gideon.
No.
Then there's a very small
And
moment.
it's like 3 centimeters, but I got big balls though, like real big balls.
Jesus.
You know,
One has an eye patch.
You know what I mean? Like if it was if it was like a chipmunk that had balls like bigger than it, that's what it would look like.
And
oh my god, you're a tanuki.
they're quite visible as you sit on the ground seeing stars for a moment.
Thanks. That was
I'm upset.
Was the fire really necessary?
I am upset.
It's not.
Give me a
Man.
perception check, Gideon.
Yeah, did I sense anything from this wall as I smashed it in the fucking face? Wait, that's the wrong one. There we go.
Yeah, like now that you're like really low to the ground because you're basically laying down.
Yeah.
Looking at the wall, you see it kind of shimmer a little bit just in front of where you've landed.
Yeah.
Just looks a little odd, like a heat mirage for a moment, and then it kind of resettles back in.
I
Looking
put
like
my hand through it.
Yep. As you put your hand through it, it goes through.
Okay. How Now fuck it. I'm like facing them. Be like, hey Popsicle, I found the way, and just scuffle backwards.
Scuffling backwards, you have to essentially lay down. If you were to like lift your arm up, you'd feel that it's a very small kind of squat area, a bit like I guess like Metal Gear Solid. He had those little squares that you could crawl through.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That kind of height and width, and yeah, you back and scuffle back, and he essentially, as far as you guys can see, his body just disappears into the wall. His little legs, and then the anchor dragged through after him.
Can I grab the anchor?
Give me a dex save.
Me?
No, give me one. The anchor stops you. Suddenly, as you're trying to pull the anchor through, it stops. Now give me contested athletics checks.
You're going down, motherfucker.
I've got 8 proficiency in athletics.
You're
Gamil
not
has
going down, motherfucker.
the anchor.
Give me help!
Pulls it out your hands.
Give me help!
How did you get in there?
Just crawl!
Are you serious?
I mean,
What did I...
saw.
I thought he touched a magical thing or something.
Well, you gotta... Okay. You have to say the password 3 times.
Wait! I know what the password is.
What's it? Yeah.
It's a popsicle.
It's Popsicle. Ah, come on through!
Hey! I said the magic word.
Oh my god.
This is payback for the 8 sessions y'all have shit on me.
I just want to know
Go
why
I
on,
mean,
we're
you
everybody
should
saying
shit on yourself.
Because
Because
he had freezing water thrown on him. He's
Oh,
freezing
that
right
makes
now
sense.
as he goes in.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Older.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
You know earlier I said I'd buy you those beers.
Oh.
I'm not getting those beers, am I?
No. Every time you say that word, you lose a beer.
Oh, that's. I have 7 beers left.
No. You have 4.
Sure.
I said you would get 5. 5 minus 1 is 4.
Doesn't sound right.
Did you learn mathematics when you were younger?
No.
Well, that explains that then.
The straight face no is the best part of it.
Balder,
Could you flounder there with him? I mean, we're talking about beer, and there's a woman who is a snake who went into the wall, and now Gideon's gone.
I mean, he's pretty smart. I kind of want to kill him right now.
Gideon?
Aye,
Then go after him.
I've got his anchor. He'll have to come back eventually.
Just...
Can I hear
You
them?
crawl under.
Yeah, you can hit him.
I was like, hey,
Actually,
I found
can
her.
Can I crawl under? Is it big enough for big old Boulder?
Yeah, you can fit in.
Yo, I'm going in.
All right. So looking down at the wall, suddenly there's a Godzilla head that pokes through.
Wait,
Tiny little Godzilla head.
the
Can I as I Godzilla crawl, can I grab the anchor that has Gamil and then just start crawling forward as well to pull
Yeah,
him with
if you
me?
want to contest it, you can, but give me an athletics check.
Do I have to?
Yeah. You're fucking coming with me.
Oh shit! I mean, like no
If you
matter
want
what,
to
you're.
contest it, you can, or you can just be happily dragged through.
I just imagine he's like standing upright and then and like dragged through completely.
The visual that comes to mind is when Thor is punched by Hulk.
Yeah, and he just.
One second he's there, and the next he's gone.
Yeah.
It's basically every time Boulder does anything with athletics. It's just Hulk level of strength.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
So
Okay, you
get-
want to contest it?
You can try it. I don't think.
If I do,
I think
do
you have to crit to beat me.
I don't think you said it's a +7, did you?
He's a +8, so yeah,
Yeah,
that's the time he has to roll a 20.
Yeah, crit would allow for it to be, yeah.
Nope.
Although there is some resistance, you're just slowly dragged, and suddenly you just see this anchor.
Boulder,
God damn it.
Boulder.
Back at the rest, Sir Barrack wakens,
Get it up.
Oh. Hold on.
sits up.
Samari is 100% snoring right now.
He sits up, looks over at Savari, finds his stolen potion, puts it back in his things, puts on
No!
his clothes and armor, and leaves.
No!
And heads
What the fuck?
Dude.
out of the inn. Actually no, you don't get to know anymore.
I mean, you may be stunned, but I mean, you stole from him, so like.
She was just moving stuff around. She thought it was
Oh.
her. She was drunk.
she can't help herself. She's a what are they called?
Kleptomaniac.
Klepto.
A fucking thief.
Outside of the walls, there is 3 people. Alder, Gideon, and Gamil, the old dream team. It's the second time you've
I'd like to imagine that when Savari wakes up,
under the walls.
when Savari wakes up, there's just a hello darkness smile.
Yeah, I mean that's why I made my camera like
Okay.
grayscale.
Oh my god.
Okay. I don't have
And
stuff from my story, but I'm fucking upset about it.
give me perception checks, each of you.
Okay.
Please, one of us not suck.
Nice. All of you are able to make out, standing a little ways away from where you guys are, is Beldora, the woman that you were looking for, Boulder, following. She's stood maybe like 100 feet away, so it's quite hard to make out exactly what's going on. Again, this snow's coming down pretty hard, but she's stood on one of these kind of snowy mounds, this hill area ahead of you, talking to none other than Jael the Hammer.
A what?
Stood in his resplendent looking armor. They appear to be in like quite an in-depth conversation. They don't seem to at all notice that you're there.
God damn it.
But he is stood there. He's leaning one hand on this huge hammer. He looks completely brand new. You guys haven't had like a long rest or anything. He looks as if you battered up his armor and bent it in places and things like that. His head was fucked up, and he looks completely brand new. He looks as clean as when you first met him, Boulder. And he's speaking to Beldora in a little ways away from where you guys are. What do you guys want to do?
He doesn't see us, does he?
Doesn't seem like they've seen you now.
Gideon.
Camille.
I look at
Anchor.
that and just look at Gideon immediately.
Anchor. Yeah. Just anchor. I'm just gonna grab the anchor. I'm using lay on hands and healing myself to full.
That was
And then I'm going to take the orange stone and crush it in my hand and run at him.
Cool.
Oh, fuck.
It's getting serious. It's going
Oh,
super-
shit, dog.
Are we going to
Crushing-
get warped into a hell pit?
I have no idea what I just did, but I'm doing it.
Crushing it in your hand,
fuck.
as you open your hand, you see this kind of mist rise up around. It envelops your hand, and then it sinks into your skin. You see this kind, your veins on your hand light a fiery orange and then push down your arm. For a moment, there's a burning sensation that pushes down through your body, and then you feel your skin harden over. You feel your resolve within your body harden over, and essentially, at this point, you are resistant to all damage.
Like invulnerable
shit.
or resistant?
Resistant.
Okay.
To all damage for a certain amount of time
Do I
before it comes at a price.
feel?
You feel super hardcore.
Hey, want to
Hardcore.
on fire and
Super
throw you at him?
Hardcore.
I was gonna say, do we notice any visual change when he does this?
All of his veins look like they're on fire. He looks like he's all of his veins are glowing orange underneath his skin at this point, pushing up all of his body. He looks a little bit like he looks kind of
Do
supercharged.
I look like fucking demonic?
You look a bit demonic, yeah.
That wasn't me, Boulder. I don't know. That I may have set him on fire, but that was not me.
Walking forward. I don't know how far away he is, but like as
He's
soon
like
as
100
he's
feet and they're up on a thing.
okay,
but
okay, just running, breaking into a run as it
He
goes.
just runs.
Bolt in. Yeah.
Wait. Before you run, isn't there a hole in your crotch?
Don't give a shit, dude. Let JL see my big ass balls. Let's go.
Well, they
They're
look
veiny,
fucking
right? So they
Yeah,
just
do I like get an erection after I
Got
crush
these,
these?
like,
orange
fiery
swinging balls.
veins. Yeah.
Next
Jesus
time on
Christ.
Gideon's Ball Z.
Yeah. They look like Dragon Balls.
They are the real Dragon Balls. But like
Next
as soon
time
as
on,
I'm in,
God, no.
oh, what are they on top of? Like a small hill
It's
or?
a small hill, like it's nothing. It's like
Okay.
it's not like
As soon as
You can
I'm in
run.
earshot of him, I'm just yelling his name and breaking into a further run and attacking.
Okay, Boulder, what are you doing in this?
I see him bolt, and I just bolt as well. And I pull my.
Camille, what are you doing?
I'm still a bit. I don't know what to say about Gideon running. Just letting it all.
Motherfucker.
Little hey.
I'm gonna just watch what happens.
All right, so these two run ahead. Give me athletics checks, the two runners, so we can see
Okay.
who actually gets there quicker.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, it's pretty similar. Both of you just start running ahead.
How does that work out? Like, he's 6'7", I'm 3 feet tall, and my legs like.
Yeah, you look like that kid from Snoopy with his legs.
Amazing you can run that
And then
fast.
Boulder's just in a light jog, like.
Yeah, Boulder's just walking.
I'm feeling fresh, you know. Just
Each of you bolts forward. Gamil just stands back. Savari's sleeping, and Jael and Belladora, who are stood up on the stood ahead of you. Once you get into range, you catch a couple of the words that they're exchanging. Gideon, before you shout, Jael turns to you. His shocked look on his face, an even wider, more shocked look on Beldora's face as she sees Boulder. Then there's a curling of his lips as Jael kind of half smiles as you come running at him, Gideon, and that's where we go to our break.
I quit. I fucking quit. I retire. All right. I fucking retire. Okay. 5-minute break so we can see what the fuck happens, because Brad is Brad.
Jesus Christ.
King of
Someone
cliffhangers.
to draw Gideon's flaming balls.
I need my flaming balls drawn. Anybody that's an artist, please. Thank you. We'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you
Not
soon.
me.